Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come a little closer. Closer. Good. So you know how I said I was gonna wait until we got to recording all of 6.0 before I jumped into 6.1? Yeah, well, I decided against that. And there's a reason why. It's because if I want to access any of the, after level 90 content, I kind of need to do some of the MSQ. So here's what we're doing. Also, hello, by the way. Welcome back to Endwalker. For all of you, it won't have mattered at all. But for me, I'm having to record this because, let's see. Completion of the following. In order to do Duty Roulette level 90 dungeons. And I discovered that the dungeon that's required is the 6.1 dungeon. Now, I also know that there's the Expert Roulette, which requires completing the 6.3 dungeon as well. Because the latest dungeons are what are in that. But that's not really what I'm trying to unlock. I wouldn't even care if it was just that dungeon. It turns out that the Alliance raid is actually locked behind doing the 6.1 content up to a certain point. As such, I figured I would do 2 or 3 episodes. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then we will be far enough along in the 6.1 that I can stop, do be able to unlock doing the Alliance trades and start being able to do them. But then also come back and go back, be able to do the pre-Tower of Zot stuff. And go from there. So that is my plan as of right now. You know how I ended up handling all of this because these episodes are coming out after 6.0 ended, and by that point I'll have recorded everything that I wanted to record. So you know better than me how I handled all this. Totoro is putting out a pot of tea and looks in need of company. Kassandra, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Sure. Take a seat then, and I'll find you something to nibble on as well. I'm told that this content is really good. I know even less about it than I did about Endwalker 6.0 itself. So also, that's a lot of snacks.
暁が解散してからというもの、ここも少し静かになりました。でも寂しくなんかないのです。このタタルの情報網によれば、皆さんそれぞれの目的のために忙しくしながらも元気に過ごされているようですから。かくいう私も多少は時間に融通が利くようになりましたので、あれをやろうこれをやろうといろいろ考え中なのです。
A surplus of free time. You certainly didn't seem like you had a surplus of free time when you were telling me that you had a million freaking customers getting outfits and stuff.
冒険者さんはこれからどうされるのですか？
I know. That's side quest material. The Kassandra Adventure, of course. I'm still mulling it over.
次の目的が決まっていないのですか？それなら私にいい考えが。これまで冒険者さんは困っている方々を助けたり、世界の脅威に抗ったりするために戦い続けてきました。そうして英雄と呼ばれるまでになりましたが、終末を払った今、その肩書きは一旦置いてしまってもいいと思うのです。そして初めて砂の家でお会いした日のように、一人の冒険者に戻って世界を巡ってみてはいかがですか？
Travel the world in search of wonder. Right. Who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered? It's a great idea, but where to start?
この世界の広さを考えれば無理からぬことなのです。
Especially with how many places we've been.
このタタルに両案があるのです。 そ
Oh?
の目的地とはズバリサベネア島。
Up there, huh?
前回は週末の騒動もあってラザハンの都もゆっくり観光できていないはずです。ブリトラさんのためにもぜひ。
That makes sense.
それにサベネア島が浮かぶ北上界は最近まで帝国の影響力が強く冒険の手も及んでいなかったんだとか。きっと今も多くの謎や神秘が眠っているはずです。
Going off to Thavnair. Makes sense with the Stinian.
北上界に沈む海底遺跡に行ったことがあるか？
Ruins beneath the waters of the bounty, huh?
アゼムのクリスタルを持つものだろう。それくらいは当然見ておけ。
Interesting.
どうやら目的地が決まったようですね。新たな冒険を前にワクワクが止まらないといった顔です。
It would be the first time they've given us a new zone and a patch.
私から新たな旅装をプレゼントしたいのですが、実はまだ作りかけでして。
I don't know, Totoro. The last couple were, well,
大急ぎで完成させ
the one in Shadowbringers
もう
was.
少しこのままお待ちいただけますか？
But the outfit, the couple of outfits in Endwalker were pretty good. You're the best, Totoro. Make sure it has pockets. I love Totoro, especially her Japanese voice. She's so cute.
見えない部分にもポッケをたくさん用意しておくのです。冒険者さんは使いもしないのに毛皮や羽や葉っぱなんかを拾ってくる人ですから。
It happens.
それから撥水性も大事です。海だろうと川だろうと温泉だろうとお構いなしに服のまま入ってしまう人ですからね。
Oh, I have fallen asleep. Oh. This looks voidy. Newfound Adventure, which is of course hiding behind my avatar. Oops. I just had the weirdest dream.
お待たせしてごめんなさいです。つい針が乗ってしまい。何かいい夢でも見ましたか？それとも未知の冒険への興奮が漏れ出ているのでしょうか？そんな心躍ってらっしゃる冒険者さんにぴったりの旅装がもうすぐ完成します。仕上げは工房で行うのでダイヤモンドフォージまでご足労いただけますか？
Diamond Forge. Alrighty. Alrighty. I was gonna say, all of this has been on the freaking beginning of the quest. I was like, am I gonna like accept the quest only to then immediately turn it in? But nope, there's some work to be done, which I figured. I don't think they've ever actually done that, come to think of it. Like, you pick up a quest just to, like, go somewhere and then, you know, turn it in. So, well, I mean, okay. I said that, but we are actually just going over here just to turn it in. Oh, boy. Yeah, like, quest accepted, and then quest complete, you know? That doesn't usually happen. Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time, I only need a moment, you'll see. A little more room in the shoulders, open up the cuffs. A final adjustment to the hem. All done. See how it looks on the mannequin. Actually, that really does look like adventurer clothes. Well, what do you think? Does it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? It looks like pretty generic adventurer garb, but yeah, it's a heck of a lot better than what you gave me the last time, Totoro. I'm so glad you approve. You've done yourself, Totoro. Thank you. So, what do I owe you? I don't owe her anything. This is like the 5th time she's given me an outfit just to give it to me. Oh, stop! You'll make me blush. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels. I might. We'll see how it looks dyed. At least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather. Hehe. Now look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, where did she purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at the Terra's boutique. Of course. Ha ha ha! I can hear it now. The merry clink clink of gill overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Oh, a necklace and earrings as well. So, interesting. Well, we'll have to look and see how this gear looks dyed red. Burgeoning merchant empires aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New place to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know what some odd past detail might become relevant. Or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. Something to keep in mind in any case. That's why we have the Unending Journey. Collection expanded, the Unending Codex. Teru, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. Nice. Well, this is a handy feature. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, the Final Days. Dreadful calamity befell the star in the distant past, what was known as Atheris. Yada 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 yada. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Unending Codex is available in the collection. New entries for prominent terms and characters will be added as you progress through the MSQ. Cool. I mean, again, I did have the Unending Journey, but there is some advice to share with you. As the former perceptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the Scions, I'm going to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumors to simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best place to pick up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Thavnair, I suggest you explore your options at Merida's Mayhain, the finest drinking establishment in Radzathan. Charming employees will not only point you in the right direction to local tale-tellers, but also share with you the tricks for loosening their tongues. I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey, Kassandra, and may fair fortune find you. Alright. Well, we now have the Wayfarer set, which I didn't expect to even exist. So that's cool. So we can go to Radzathan. Let me do one thing though. Let me go to Old Charlayan. Because I do want to see what this Wayfarer stuff looks like. When it is dyed red. And I do happen to have the red dye on me. It's just a matter of getting to the Baldesian Annex, or really any inn, to be fair. This just made sense since I was already basically headed in this direction, so. But yeah, I do have some red, the same red dye that I'm currently using on me. So let me try throwing these couple of things into the glamour dresser. And then we will go from there, really. Wayfarer's tabard. And gloves. And boots. Let's see, where are those pesky boots? There they are. And also, she gave me a necklace and earrings, 2 items I like never equipped to begin with. So I am genuinely curious to see how these look just in general, you know. Well, they don't show up here. Also, it's 1 earring. So that's interesting. It's 1 earring. Let's see, where would that Wayfarer stuff have gone now? Here it is. So yeah, like this is what this looks like. But what I can do is I can dye it red. And actually that looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Let me... Well, I thought they were there. Here they are. Fingerless gloves. Not sure if I'm all, like, that into the gloves themselves. But that's fine. There are other options, such as these. I think these would look pretty good with it. So, and also, like, this works really well with these, like, pants. So I might even keep the pants as they are. So, then there's the boots. And I'm wondering if these might look better if they were black instead. They do look a bit better if they're black, because they match up. Because, like, this turned black when I dyed this outfit red. So, that doesn't look too bad, actually. And of course, we do have the necklace and things, so you really can't tell that I have the necklace. Like, it's there, but it's, like, hidden underneath the outfit. What if I just went back to the bathing suit? Woo! Now you can see it for sure. That's interesting. Give me just a moment. I decided that I would come back to it. I really like it, but I tried a couple of other colors. Mainly the pink that I tend to use the most. And I really like that. I think it might work better for, like, my paladin over my red mage. So I'm gonna have to think about it. So I like I said, I'm thinking it might work best on, like, my paladin. So, which right now my paladin is this. And I've never really been fully fond of it. So I think I want to give it a try on that. But using my, like, signature pink dyes instead. So, like, most of my outfits that I have are pink. Expanding the House of Splendors. I assume this is Artisan. Yeah. That's Hand of the Land, it said. So, Gatherers. But I got hit level 80 for that before I can do anything. So, that's going to be a while. My Disciple of the Land classes are barely even 65. In fact, I don't think either of them are 65. I think they're 62 and 64, if I'm recalling correctly. Oh, here's a lookout point that has spawned ever since I unlocked those. Hi, Malil. Talk to Malil again. Welcome to Miride's Mayhain. Hello. Oh, hello. I did not recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. I'm mostly here to chat people up. Ruins beneath the bounty? Ah, that too, yes. Should be speaking of the sunken treasure vault. We have one regular, a historian in fact. He could tell you all about it. Ah, there he is. Professor Gelhind. Thought I saw him come in. Although a somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhain's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection and he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek, and a few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. Sorry, my eye is being a pain. If Miride found out I took coin from Thavnair's savior, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. Alright. Gelhind, huh? Yes. Following event cannot be skipped. Okay. One of these. Got it. And what do I do, and what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? I want to ask you about the sunken vault in the bounty. Just friendly chat. How about a drink? Well, I certainly wouldn't say no to a drink freely offered. Here we are, one of Miride's finest. Enjoy. Ah, lovely. Bottoms up. Gelhind empties the cup in a single pull. That was very kind of you, miss, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? Want to know about the vault beneath the bounty? Oh, chasing down that old tale, are you? Does seem to appeal to the adventurous at heart. Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Alzadal? He was Khan of the Ori tribe, which sailed to Thavnair from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Radzahan. Alsdale, probably. His decision to aid the Arcus Sodaris ultimately won the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. Truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alzadale III, who was known for his deeds as satrap in Radzahan's earliest days. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he broke an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. Then there's the tale of the sunken vault, one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Alzadale III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worthy wealth within. In a century since, whenever natural disaster or hardship befell Radzahan, folk would remember the tale of the hidden treasure. Hardy souls would set out to claim their fortune. Precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies, I have a slight tickle in. Oh, my cup appears to be empty. Meal, another round for the Professor. That wasn't enough. I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Another for the Professor. Oh, today was a splendid day to visit the Mayhain. Gulps down his newest drink with gusto. Where were you? Ah, yes! Those who did return from seeking... I saw it, actually, move from the hiccup there. Just like that. That was funny. Those who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only serve to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. Hey, this is perfect. Have the hiccups. That reminds me of something Azama was saying. Azama's a fellow connoisseur of spiritus potables. Yes, he is. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear, but he did have. No, I can say no more. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? If my word sends you to your death, I could never live with myself. I am no stranger to peril. I'm literally saved, I've literally been to the edge of the universe. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale, then. What manner of dangers have you faced? Well, I went to the edge of the universe, so... the very edge of existence. From anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it. But I recognize you. You're the final days. A drink. I need another drink to steel my nerves. Here, more of the same, if you please. As you wish, but this one is on your coin, Professor. Jalheen drains yet another cup dry. I love the animations. I think you've had enough, sir. Anyway, you being who you are, suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Azana's, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, on which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get it from some merchant. What's his name? I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend. Midhill, more drinks. The signal for water instead. Certainly. Your drink, sir. Marvelous, I am parched. Gross water. Jalheel gulps down the cup of water. That was water. You told her to bring me water. So that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. I will certainly thank you in the morning. I seem to have overindulged. I am put in mind of the words of Master Jolson. Beware how much of the drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me. I will subject you to no more of these unseemly antics. If you want to speak with Azama, as I said, we share a taste for Mayhain's fine spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. How is your fortune in finding fortune? Appear to have learned all that Jalheel has to share regarding the undersea vault. Need to locate the man by the name of Azama. Hey, there's Azama over there. Are you Azama? Yes, I am Azama. And who might you be? Kassandra. Hero of literally everything. All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Dale's legacy, and I've been watching for his sails ever since. Tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. And that look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Dale, the third otherworldly horde. His ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. Know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I'll tell you what my friend told me. How he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems that this merchant, one Zashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route. My friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty. And within those ruins hides the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Dale's treasure, suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Rip. That's unfortunate.
一体何の騒ぎだ？父さんも母さんも週末の獣に襲われて死んじまった。それにまだ妹も小さくて。
Whoops.
だから財宝を探したいって？だがな小僧、地図を買うのにだって金は必要なんだぜ。お前にそれだけの金が出せるのか？はっ、金がねえなら指でも加えて帰るこったな。何せこいつは始まりの族長アルザダールの子孫であり、ラザハン黎明期を支えた名大衆アルザダール三世が残した宝物殿のありかを示した地図なんだぞ。
アルザダールの宝物殿だって？
Alzadal. So yes, it is Alzadal.
おいおい、偽物と決めつけてくれるなよ。この地図には宝物殿を開く証文が書かれているんだ。こいつがなけりゃ遺跡にたどり着こうとも中に入ることすらできねえって寸法よ。この証文こそ宝の地図が本物だって証なのさ。週末の騒動で壊れちまった遺跡を修復していた職人がボロボロの地図を発見してな。このザッシャルの完璧な修復で元通りよ。この地図がありゃ一攫千金も夢じゃねえ。だが少しの金も払えねえやつに夢をつかむ資格なし。ま、どのみちお前のようなガキじゃ宝にたどり着く前に死ぬのがオチだがな。
If you have a treasure chest, if you have a map,
目の前に一攫千金のチャンスがあるってのに。
if you have a map to such a place. Why don't you go there? Get the treasure.
この地図を手にできるやつが羨ましいぜ。払った金の数倍。いや、それ以上のお宝が手に入るんだからな。
Uh-huh. Yep. This kid is working with him. You can tell that, like, he's looking around. You know? Yep, this kid is working with the merchant. Estinion.
どうだい旦那、アルザダール三世が残したお宝に興味はないかい？旦那のような類いまれなる武人にこそこの地図はふさわしい。
宝の地図か。
俺にも力があれば宝を手に入れて妹を食わせてやれるのに。
ならもらおうか。これで足りるか？
Oh my.
Yo, 相棒。
Alrighty. So how much did Obsidian just
い
give
よいよ
over?
冒険者家業の再開といったところか。だが、わざわざサベネア島を選んだのはどういうわけだ？お前のことだから、ただの観光や買い物ってわけじゃないんだろう。
I'm looking for a treasure.
沈む海底遺跡ねえ。偶然にも俺の手にはその遺跡の場所を示す宝の地図があるわけだが。
さて、目玉の商品も売れたことだし、ここらで今日は引き上げさせてもらうぜ。じゃあな、旦那。
じゃあな。
ああ、邪魔したな。
それにしても、この国を終末から救ってくださった英雄様方がお越しとは、せいぜい罰が当たりませんようにと。
さて、こいつが本物にせよ偽物にせよ、確かめるには船がいるようだな。
Alrighty. This is definitely an area we've not seen in game before. Seem eager to be underway. Never took you for a treasure hunter.
別に宝が目当てなわけじゃないさ。だが本当に宝があるなら、週末で家族を失ったこの国の連中にくれてやればいい。困窮したアラミゴ市民のため、廃王の黄金とやらを持ち帰ったお前たちのようにな。いつだったか
Makes sense.
アルフィノのやつから聞いたのさ。お前との冒険談をな。それはそうと、さっき商人に泣きついていたガキがいただろう。おそらく
You noticed that, at
通
least.
行人の関心を引いて、さも価値がある地図だと思わせるため 三文芝居を打っていたってとこだろうな。だが幼い妹を養わなきゃならんと言った時の目は本音を映しているように見えた。売り上げのいくらがあのガキの分け前になるのかは知らんが、多少なりとも生活の助けにはなるだろうさ。
Sure. Does sound like a good thing.
で、お前も行くんだろ、相棒。
Am I coming along? Of course. Naturally. Shall we split the expenses? Naturally.
冒険者相手に聞くまでもなかったな。さて、まずは船の調達と行こう。
Aww. He overheard our conversation. And he's like, so they realized, like, that I was doing this, that I was doing this. But he still wants to actually, like, help out, So, Estidian has been added to the Unending Codex. You'll recall I spoke of visiting Savner at Virtue's request? Well, he finally invited me to a feast, and made his proposal once I was too full of Hannish delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant hosts in lance work. But that is a tale for another time. All we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open seas. Matsuya is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akiali and see if he can help us. Alrighty. And Akiali is the area... No, it is not. That's Svarna. Got it. I was thinking the area where the Akasodera clan, like, tribal quests were, but it's not. That said, I do have those unlocked. Hippo Riders. That's all I have to say. I kinda love it. Whee! I love this mount. It's Argos! I love being able to ride Argos. There's always that place over there though, because they're like, that's a ruins too. As I was gonna say before my, microphone so rudely disconnected from my freaking PC, I suspect that this is a side quest, somewhere in like one of these, or, something up here by the Great Work, or, something like that. So I'm going to assume that's going to lead over there in some way eventually. But that's if I, sit down and do the side quest, which I haven't yet. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? Looking to get a ship to get to the bounty because there's ruins and we need to go there. So you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins? Hey, I guessed right. Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. Wait here, and I will have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Oh hey, this kid is following us. Have you noticed our little shadow? It's been following us since we left the city. I see you there, boy. Show yourself. Hello, little waif. Ah, it is you. Know how far out of our way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the hero who saved Thavnair? You are, I know you are. I've gone and cheated you. I worked with Zashal, you see, the map merchant. My job to play the pleading orphan, convince the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done, and I beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have thought we'd be. Enough. I knew your game, and I paid the price willingly. Fortunate purchase, as it turns out. My friend here was seeking those very ruins. You are kind to overlook the wrong I have done you. But there is more you need to know. The map you brought is very real, as is the island it shows. I overheard Zashal selling the information to another customer. He told that man where he needed to search. About the ruins, about the vault, about everything. The man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... Could invite our comrades. Might need a hand moving the treasure. I've gone and made him cry. I could invite our comrades. That we could. And assuming we do find the treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. And the idea is on whom to approach. Scions have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Thancred and Urianje, Alphino and Alice, Graha, Tia and Creel, Istola. Graha, for sure. Aye, Creel may have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leap at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes, that man is as strong as you. Is he though? Strong, I mean? Plenty strong. What is your name, boy? Merad, sir. Ah, well, Merad. Your life is yours to live as you will. I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do. But what choice do I have? I need to eat. Everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. God dang. Estinian is ready to escort Merad to safety. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation not much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let us be off, too, Merad. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. Huh. So does this quest, like, change depending on who you pick? Or is it more of like a thing? The thing. Like maybe after, like, if you pick like the other options, he's like, you would do well to remember that I will say in Elfino or all the way in Garlemald, or, you know, and eventually lead you to picking Graha in that way. That's my guess, anyway. Now, look who it is! Welcome back, Kassandra. What might the students do for you? I'm looking for Graha and Creel. Graha? Yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Creel. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. But, like, can I have Creel, please? I want Creel. I want to be able to use Creel. Like, let me take Creel with me.
Ah, Ojikaか。ちょうどいいところに。
I'm not Ojika.
悪いが、ちょっと頼まれてくれない。
I love that.
あら、いらっしゃい。
There's just something about that trope that I love. Every time it happens.
来るなら前もって教えてくれ。いきなりだから驚いたぞ。
What is you working on?
私とラハ君はバルデシオン委員会の再建に向けて過去の活動記録を編纂し直していたところよ。ヌーメノン大書院で見つけた記録とバル島から回収できた記録を統合しているのよ。
そんなわけで、まだ始まったばかり。気長にやっていくしかなさそうだ。ところで、わざわざ立ち寄ってくれたんだ。俺たちに用があるんじゃないのか？
Good grief. Let's stop with the yawns. It's not even that late.
ラザハンの名大衆、アルザダール3世が残した宝物殿か。
Olzadal III.
あなたはその海底遺跡探検に同行してくれる人を探しているのね。
That is correct,
一緒
Creel.
に行きたいのは山々なんだけど、実は別の依頼が入ってきているのよ。そのことであなたに相談しようと思っていたのだけれど。
Dang it. Why can't Creel just come to a dungeon with me? Just one.
ま、下級のようというわけでもないみたいだから、そちらの。
Poor
だからラ
Graha.
ハ君、いいよ行ってきて。ここには私が残っておくから。
I love Graha. Eh?
本当か？本当にいいのか？
ええ、もちろん。でも例の件もあるからあまり遅くならないようにね。
こんなに早くまたあんたと冒険に行けるなんてな。
I do love Graha. Graha is a great
それで
character, honestly.
他に誰か誘ってるのか？
Not yet.
ならヤシトラにも声をかけてみないか？
Where is Yastora?
暁の決命の解散後、ヤシトラは世界を飛び越える術を求めてグブラ幻想図書館にこもりきりだったらしいが、
Great Gubal
どうに
Library.
もお目当てのものが見つからなかったらしくてな。数日前にここに立ち寄って、これからヌーメノン大書院に向かうつもりだって話してたんだ。アルザダール3世が異世界から生還したという噂が本当なら、彼女の研究の手がかりが得られるかもしれない。
I mean, that gives us everybody,
そう
so.
と決まれば、早速ヤシトラのところへ。
あ、
Cause.
待って。ちょうどいい機会だから ウリエンジェさんも誘ってあげて。
Oriange!
ウリエンジェさんからバルデシオン委員会宛てに宝物庫に関わる資料が欲しいと相談されたのよ。なんでもレポリットたちが宝物庫の改築のために人の文化を知りたがっているとか。それならいっそウリエンジェさん自身を取材がてら現地に連れて行ってあげたらどうかしら。
Alrighty. We did need a healer, I suppose.
自分の目で見たもの以上に確かな情報源はないよな。ヤシトラに声をかけた後にウリエンジェも誘いに行ってみるか。
That gives us tank, DPS, and healer. Which I
二
had
人とも気
counted
をつけて行ってらっしゃい。
Oriange
私
as,
からの相
or
談
not
の件も
Oriange,
忘れない
Graha,
でね。
as both tank and healer, so I had forgotten that we needed a third person.
よし、そうと決まればヤシトラを探しにヌーメノン大書院へ行こう。
Alright, let's head to the archives. And meet with Yistola. I am like really tired for some reason. And I guess it's not so much some reason. Because I do like kind of understand why. It has been, I don't know, it's been a rough week. Just in general. Norris Harbor, is it Studium? Yes, because Numenon. It's been a rough, like, week, couple weeks, honestly, just like in general. I don't know, just having trouble, like, sleeping. Just like waking up regularly, and it's only been like 5 hours. And like, here's the thing, I sleep for like 10 hours, and I say that I sleep for 10 hours, but really I'm only getting like 5 or 6 hours at most in that time. I'm not like staying asleep the whole time, right? I'm regularly waking up. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm not like Yistola here, who has passed out in her books or anything. I love that. That's a great, like, shot. That's a great shot right there. That might have to be the thumbnail for this episode. But like, so like, you know, if I'm in bed for 10 hours, but that's 6 hours of sleep, you know, only being in bed for like 5 to 6, I'm only getting, you know, 3, maybe 4 hours at most. So
調べ物の途中で居眠りなんて珍しいこともあるもんだな。
She's so cute. We'll just sit here and wait. Let her sleep. God, if only I could do that. Just like lie down and rest and actually sleep for a while. That'd be great.
私いつの間に
Those were eyes for one moment. Been a little bit longer than one moment there, Yistola. I like the way the music just cut out the moment you realized we were there. That was great.
あなたたちいつからそこに
I really like the way the music just stopped. The moment she realized. We just arrived. We didn't want to wake you. Catching up on some light reading? We didn't want to wake you. You look tired.
不覚だわ。2日、いえ、3日かしら。寝ていないのを忘れていたわ。
Don't do that. If you get 10 levels of exhaustion, you die.
ハイデリンによって14に分かたれた世界。
That's 1 D&D rules. The new D&D
原初
rules.
世界から共造世界へと渡る方法について少しでも手がかりがあるならと調べていたのだけれど、そのものズバリなんて見つかるはずもなく、断片的でも過去に近い事象が起こっていればと片っ端から書物を読み漁っていたのよ。
I mean, we know that the Crystal Tower did it.
世界
We
を
went
飛
to
び
the
越える
void.
術ぐらい見つけ出してみせる。そうあの子と約束はしたけれど、簡単に成し遂げられることだとは思っていないわ。
まあそう気を落とすなよ。俺が使ったクリスタルタワーによる次元跳躍だって何世代にもわたる努力の末に成し遂げられたことなんだ。一朝一夕にとはいかないさ。
あら、私が気落ちしているように見えて、むしろその逆よ。ようやく腰を据えて挑みがいのある課題と出会えたのだもの。童心に帰ったかのような心持ちよ。
ヤシトラにはいらぬ心配だったか。
それであなたたちはどうしてここに？アルザダールの名はラザハンで耳にしたことがあるわ。けれどその子孫が異世界に赴いて生還したという話は初耳よ。もしもそれが本当なら、次元跳躍について何らかの手がかりが得られるかもしれないわね。
Quite possibly.
世界の謎に挑む冒険というわけね。
Oops.
それでその宝物殿とやらへ向かうにはどこへ行けばいいのかしら。
As soon as we find our Yanje.
アキャーリから船で行くらしいが、その前にウリエンジェにも声をかけよう。確かラビリンソスのタウマゼインに来てるはずだ。
In
そう
Thomazane.
と決まれば急ぎましょう。
Alrighty. To Thomazane. Where the Ragnarok somehow exists both there and in freaking what's it called? Ultima Thule, both at the same time. All right. I know that we are a little bit over, But I think I'm going to complete this quest, and then we will go from there. I'm not sure if I like need to go to sleep. But in case I do, like, I think I would like to have this quest done before I like decide that. So I'm gonna complete this like quest line. I assume I talk to Urianger, then we head to the boat and then go from there, right? And that will probably be like the whole like thing. You know, the end of the quest, so. But yeah, there's the Ragnarok. It exists right here. But also in Ultima Thule at the exact same time. It's what one of the NPCs actually said. Is that somehow the Ragnarok exists in both places.
各帝英雄はその名を秘して新たなる冒険に向かう。
I mean, I'm still wearing the same outfit I was in Ultima Thule, Urianger.
あなたが活動を再開されたとお二人から伺いました。
I know that they're like giving the dialogue as if I'm wearing the Wayfarer's outfit, though. It's just good to see you well. Wasn't Tancred with you?
彼は所用でこの場を離れております。すぐに戻られると思いますが。
Okay, so maybe Tancred is coming along as well.
暁の決命が解散してからこれまで。
I thought maybe not, just because of the fact that we have Graha, who can be both tank and healer.
サンクレットと二人、諸国の様子を見て回っておりました。しかし、先日レポリットたちから協力の要請が舞い降りまして、
The Lapret!
本来の役割を失った月をいかに用いるべきか。哲学者議会との間で検討を始めたようなのですが、助言を壊れ戻ってきたのです。
Yeah, we can get a tribal quest for them in not this patch, but patch 6.35.
ああ、クルル城から聞いたのですね。どこで伝え聞いたのか、冒険者たちは宝の地図を好むのだと知ったようでして。
I mean, he's not completely wrong.
を築いて冒険者を呼び込もうというのですよ。人を楽しませたいという純粋な思いゆえに、協力の要請を無下に断れずにいたというのですが。
Poor Urianger.
皆さんはなぜこちらに？
We're going to some ruins. Ulsadal's legacy, to be exact.
確かにその申し出は好都合と言えましょう。さすればその調査、ぜひとも私もご同行させていただきたく。それにしても何ら使命を帯びていない純粋な冒険というのはいつぶりでしょうか。
暁が解散したからこそ実現した旅と言えるかもしれないわね。
Indeed.
エスティニアンを入れたらこれで5人か。宝物殿には どんな罠が仕掛けられているかわからない。これ以上。
Whoops.
役割分担は問題なくやれそうだし、このメンバーで向かうとしましょう。
おっと、挨拶でもと思ったんだが。
There he is. I figured Thancred had to come along.
サンクレット、要件はもういいのですか？
ああ、お前さんがレポリットたちと話している間に昔世話になった恩師に会おうと思ったんだが、結局会津じまいで戻ってきたのさ。
You're looking well. How was your pilgrimage?
惜しみに長けたやつが一緒なのは心強いものさ。最近は愛想の面でも改善が見られるしな。
That's good.
イルサバード大陸を駆け足に一回りしてきたが、大小あれど相変わらずどこでも混乱は起こっている。
Fun, fun.
週末の最悪という共通の危機が人々を結束させていた側面もあったから、それが去ってしまえば多少はな。今はせいぜいその混乱の目が大きくならないよう目を光らせておくとするさ。それでお前たちはここで何をしてるんだ？
We're headed to the ruins.
工場界に沈む海底遺跡ね。それじゃあ敏腕占い師のウリエンジェ大先生は遺跡調査という新たな仕事にありついたというわけか？
'Tis true.
いえ、私は雇い主であるレポリットたちに代わり調査に赴く、いわば下請けのような立場です。
エスティニアンもいるなら人手は足りているんだろう。俺の出る幕はなさそうだ。
寂しいと言うなら、あなたの動向を進言してあげてもいいの？
暁が解散しても魔女の弁舌は衰え知らずか。まあ元暁の俺たちがゾロゾロと動けばいらぬ不安を煽ることにもなりかねない。
Alrighty. That
俺
makes
はい
sense.
つもの単独行動で今度は東方まで足を伸ばしてくるとしよう。また面白そうな話があった時にでも声をかけてくれ。
Sure.
じゃまたな。
Alright. I mean, giving us a legitimate reason why he wouldn't be there.
アキャーリでエスティニアンと合流するのでしたね。
Alright. Off to Akyali in Thavnair. Should be just a simple trip to Yedlimed away. But yeah, now I can definitely see why, like you don't have to go far into, 6.1 before you unlock the ability to start doing the Alliance raid. I feel like I've just started this content, And I kind of have, I'm on Friends for the Road, and then Allzadale's Legacy after this, for the dungeon. I send you to recruit Graha, and you return with an entire survey party. I hope Matsuya's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance provided. Ask only that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows there. Aye, we will keep an eye out. Silver pieces! Gerstola is intrigued by the legend of Alzadal III. But yeah, according to what I had to like look up to find out how to unlock the Alliance raid, this quest and then the next quest are all I have to do. You know, I have up to the next quest in the story arc here, to then be able to go do the Myths of the Realm raid. So, Alzadale III, I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? And what of the treasure he supposedly brought back? The Undersea Vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Dungeon time! Alsdale's Legacy has become available and now accessible. That's the word. I've seen it pop up so many times, and yet I still seem to forget it's the words now accessible. Oh boy. But yeah, I think we'll do this dungeon next time, most likely. But still, glad to have people. Glad to be at this point. Oh yeah, I have a full set now of Rena Skeeta gear, so that's really cool. The only one I don't have, obviously, is the classical ring. You know, I have the Rena Skeeta ring instead. Or the Rena Skeeta ring and the classical ring. I think I just need to, like, augment this. Augment the Rena Skeeta ring. And then I can purchase another Rena Skeeta ring. I'm assuming. But I'm not sure. It also doesn't say that it's unique, so maybe I could just wear 2 Rena Skeeta rings. I should look at that. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes. So, because it would be nice to get, you know, another ring here, right? And I think normally, like, if a ring is unique, it says on it. So, like, I can have 2 of the Crypt Lurkers rings of the same type, because they're not unique, you know? So, but yeah, I mean, if that is the case, then I just need to buy a second Rena Skeeta ring of casting, so, but we'll have that figured out next time. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. You can check the playlist. This is the first episode in the post Endwalker playlist, because I'm going to have them split up. There's could be Endwalker, and then there's could be post Endwalker. Post Endwalker will have 6.1 all the way up to 6.5. When all of the content is out, obviously. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, play 6.5 right now, you know? Wouldn't that be great if I could just be like, I'm gonna play 6.5 right now and record it. And then Square Enix is like, wait, what? How did you get 6.5? We haven't even finished building that yet. And it's like, I am a time traveler. That'd be great. But yeah, there's also a link to Discord and Patreon. Both of them do help the channel out quite a bit. So consider supporting there as well. And with that, I will see you all next time. See you later.